Welcome back, everyone. This is the Intuitive Minute Celeb Edition, and today we're going to cover Brittney Yvette Griner. She is the female basketball player that has now been sentenced to 9 years in a Russian women's facility for basically having what I would say a few spliffs in her bag, and which is medically written for her, and that just seems to go out the window of this whole case. I understand Russian laws, they don't accept they don't tolerate, or it's illegal over there for marijuana. But I also look at, I think this has really stepped into such a high political stance that it's beyond Brittney in a way of her situation. And I wanted to look into this because I really see that there's other forces at play, and it's unfortunate that this is happening to this young woman. She's 31 years old. She's born October 18th, 1990. So she has a birthday coming up in October of this year. And to see this type of fate, there's a lot of mixed reactions, especially political realm. And you know, it's interesting how people start pointing fingers, blaming, especially towards Brittney, when regardless, right? It's not like she wasn't having the intent to, so-called, they're using the word smuggle. Ain't nobody smuggling. It's just like you carrying your meds. You have your meds. Do you have a doctor's note with it? You know, some airlines or some travel spacings, you need to have like a doctor's note, which has happened for me. I carry a doctor's note or whatever so I can bring my meds. Are they going to provide it? No. You know, and so forth. So it's like, I really think this situation has really escalated in more ways than necessary. And 9 years, that means she'll be, what, 40? But I want to see if Spirit has anything that's more insight, because I really feel there's something that we can do instead of just sitting by watching. It just feels really weird how our society just basically utilizes either their phone or some video camera. Let's just record it but don't help type of situation. What I really am disturbed by is how they handle her. They really treat her like she's a animal. The way, you know, yes, she's like 7 foot, but they're treating her like an animal, and you can see that. She's very calm, thank God, but I know she's really tearing up inside. And so let's just like look into this. It's a serious situation, so I really want to look into this, and maybe there's some things we can do from a spiritual perspective, because spirit is power, and also her ancestors, and maybe no one's calling in on her ancestors, and maybe we should. All right, so because for a spliff, she should not be doing no 9 years for a spliff. I don't care what. If the shoe was on any of these people condemning her, they'll be so bawling, crying, especially if they are non-color. And that's my perspective, because some of the comments I see is a lot of non-color really going after her hard and really saying some nasty things. That's just like, are we serious? Regardless, she's still a human being. She made an innocent mistake, you know. She didn't deny, which is great. She took responsibility. But I really believe the sentencing is super harsh and uncalled for a spliff. So that's my little 2-cent rant. Let me stop and let's just ask the beautiful ancestors. Okay, so here we go. I call upon the ancestors of Brittney Yvette Griner, Brittney Yvette Griner. Brittney Yvette Griner. I call upon the spirits of Brittney Yvette Griner. I call upon her ancestors that walk with her. Understand her situation, who are masters of really pulling her out of the situation and come forward. I'm gonna shake a lot of these over. Sorry guys, I probably am so like mad right now, but let's just get this. A lot of emotions going on in this. Oh man. So I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, this is really interesting. Okay, Brittney Yvette Griner. Yvette Griner. Shake it. Brittney Yvette Griner. Please give me an insight as to this situation with Brittney Yvette Griner. What's the involvement? Who's involved? Who's all involved in this situation? And let's just really get some insight. Ancestors, call upon my own ancestors surround me. Give me protection and light as I do this, and insight of this. Okay. Oh wow. I'm just drawing cards, and I'll soon show you guys what's coming to me. What's coming. Sorry, just so much is just falling out, and just want to get it right. Anything. Okay, that was meant. Okay, one more, and then we'll go from there. And I think they're giving me, ooh, wow. As I say, I do intuitive tarot readings, okay? Disclaimer, I don't know these people. This is just for entertainment purposes only. And, you know, I don't know Brittney Yvette Griner. I don't know her people around her. As I say, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, just giving insight. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. All right, let's go, guys. So the first card that came up is the Three of Cups. The second card that came up with that is the Seven of Wands. Now, take a look at that, y'all. Yo, that just shows me that someone else behind the scenes was involved. Somebody else behind the scenes. This like was a setup, right? This was a setup, and a really major setup. And I don't know if Brittney is really looking in and to see like more deeply of what's going on, but the Three of Cups, of course, celebration. It looks like, you know, some emotions there, but it's music, it's happiness, it's celebration. You can see that. But at the same time, with this celebration, there's a haze with this celebration, right? There's a haze of joy. It's not all tight, right? Then you have the Seven of Wands, right? And just really looking at this particular character of, yes, one way of defending, blocking an entryway, right, that leads to a place, another place, but also too, it's like who was coming after her right before this happened. That's what I'm looking at, because the next one is the Tower. Everything starts to crash down. So celebration, I think that was her you know, her career just really up there, doing great, you know, massive gains, massive abundance, massive opportunities. But somebody is sly in the background to bring her happiness to a fall, right? To a fall. And we got the Four of Cups leading after that. The Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is like you have all this, there's all these opportunities and pathways, right, that she could have taken or she could have chosen, but it's like it wasn't enough. She's looking for something higher, something more, something better, right? And so let's go deeper in this. Then after that comes the Three of Wands, right, reversed. That tanked, right? That decision tanked. So the Three of Wands is like basically creating something that's working, it flows, right, really beautifully, that's bright, that's coming in, that's majestic. But we flipped it, that ain't happening. That particular decision she made created a fall. That didn't work, right? And so now you have the Chariot, right? And she's racing, she's running, she's trying to figure it out, like, what do I do? How do I get out of this? Like, we've been seeing all that. And not able to, the Four of Swords, you know, it's almost like a death, man. The fear, but it's reverse, you know, and that death is really hard at night, you know. It's supposed to be, you know, the other way is supposed to be bringing, you know, some rest, something good, at least to come out of this, but there's no rest. There's turmoil, there's torment going on. And as I said, torment, Five of Wands, tormention. And it's almost like, to me, demons sent to her, right, to really wreck her, really shake her up, you know. And she's really turned inside. So I want to, like, let's really go into this. What's happening now for her? You know, why did anyone or someone do this to her? Because this is something. Someone did something. Someone is in the midst, and maybe it'll come out later in the news at another point, because this was like a quick, right? To me, it's almost quick, because open and shut, and they quickly trying to open and shut this case, open and shut it up really fast. And it's almost like, why? So Spirit, please give me clarification as to, oh man, hold on guys, there's way too many cards. I think everybody's trying to talk, and it's just way too much. So give me 1 second, let me shuffle these cards. I'm good. Yeah, shuffle these cards. So I want you to see, so you know that I'm doing this. Okay. So we have the Temperance, right? Judgment. Judgment was done, right? The Balance, the Scale. We know that. What else? Ooh, look at that. Popped out. The Seven of Cups. So many choices, but which one was the right choice? This looked like a lot of illusions. Which one did she choose, right? Which one did she choose? It looks like there was some contract, y'all. She probably didn't want to continue on something. It sounds like contract. Sounds like something that she refused maybe last year or the year before. And this is catching up to her, and they're getting her in this way. So let's see what that is. I'm going to shuffle the cards another way. Okay, ancestors, what happened? She was supposed to walk away. She did walk away from that, and walking away from it. Walking away. Knight of Cups. But somebody is over that who was not happy with that decision that she walked away. Who was that? Hold on. There's just a lot falling out. Give me 1 second, guys. Two of Wands. Well, some magic was done, y'all. Some darker magic was done. Wow. These are men. Hold up.